Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be a little bit different because it's the beginning of December. I thought I would get all festive and make myself a fresh wreath, and I'm going to do it all for £3. So first of all, I went to Sainsbury's the other day and I found a wreath base which is just little bits of twigs that are wound with wire, and it was £3 reduced. So I just thought, right, I'll get that. And I'm not going to spend any more money. I'm just going to forage everything and root through everything that I've got and see what I can make. So that's that. I'm not spending any more money. I'm just going to go forage and make it from what I have. I've also found a nice red bow that was in Jasmine's hair box, but she's never worn it. I don't know where it came from, but it'd be perfect for the wreath. And also I have got some twine already to wind round and hold it all together. I've already raided my own garden and I've asked my neighbour if I could trim his hedge just a little bit, and he said yes. It's a stunning day, it's cold, but it's gorgeous. And now I've roped Jasmine and Tim into going into the woods by our house, and we're going to see what else we can find. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so as I said, I got this wreath ring from Sainsbury's and it was £3. Just made from little thin bits of twigs wound with wire. I mean, I guess you could make that yourself, but for £3, I just thought, just buy it and then forage everything else. And then, so I've got two different types of pine. So I've got like the traditional pine and some other evergreen. I don't know the name of it, but they're both good. I got some holly and I ended up getting some ivy as well. I'm not sure whether I'll use that ivy, but it's there if I've got it. As with foraging, I ended up getting everything from either my garden or friends' gardens, and I don't know, the rules of foraging are a little bit vague, so it's definitely best to check up on what you can and what you can't forage, and you always have to ask permission from whoever's land you're on. But yeah, so like I said, in the end I ended up just getting everything from friends and family, so I didn't really need to get anything else. The only thing I got was some pine cones, and these were on the floor on the towpath of the canal, so I dried those out on the fire and they're pretty awesome actually. They've come up really good because they were all closed when I got them, and then just takes a couple of days to dry and then they open right up, and then you get this traditional look of pine cone. So I've got a few of those and I decided to just get smaller ones. I think the smaller ones will be better to go on the wreath because the big ones will just look too big, I think. I found some rusty old white, well, it's not rusty, but I've found some wire, some green, not wire, I found some green gardener's thread, so I'm going to use that so it'll be kind of camouflaged in there, and that's been outside for ages, but it's still good. I found some in the kitchen. I found some old cinnamon sticks that are not good for cooking anymore, but well, they might be, but I've decided to wrap some of those up in some thread as well and put those on. And I got these, which are teeny tiny little Christmas decorations that were, I got a big pack of them a few years ago for Jasmine's little Christmas tree, and there's always too many, so I thought I could put some of those on for a little bit of colour. So I've just got 4 of those for now, but I might put more on later. And here's the big bow that I was talking about. So I've no idea where it came from, but that's going to be perfect to go on the bottom of the wreath. That'll finish it off nicely. So I'm just going to start off by getting a little bit of these 2 pines and just a small bunch, and then I will get some thread and just tie this little bunch together. Keep that nicely in place, and see, because it's green thread, you can't even see it. So that's perfect. And I'm just gonna do that all the way around and then see how I get. I'll probably put the holly on after because it's prickly and spiky. So I'll put this on first and then I'll put the holly on after. Now actually, that looks quite nice just like that. You could hang it there and put a bow on and a couple of these little extras, and that could be finished. But I'm going to go all the way around, finish what I started and go all the way around. All right, so the last one I'm just going to tuck under here, and then it'll get hidden by that top one. All right, so there we go. There's phase one. I'm actually quite impressed with that. It looks pretty good already. Now this is quite bushy. You might want to use Christmas tree pine if you want it a bit tighter, but I might just trim a little bit, so I might not. I might just leave it like that. Okay, now I'm going to put a few little bits of ivy in. Like I said, I'll just tuck those in a little bit. Just do it after so you don't get pricked. And I'm going to put my bow on before I put anything else on, so that I know where to put everything. I could put the bow at the top, but I think I quite like it at the bottom, actually. There we go. And it's looking good. Okay, it smells so good, honestly. If I could keep this inside, I would do, but I think it's better outside. But the smell's amazing. Okay, so I found this different twine. I'm going to get a couple of these together and just tie them together. Alright, so I got those three. And I got some pine cones, and I'm going to take the threads off these. All right, so now I'm going to put all these things on. I've got the cones, I've got the cinnamon, and I've got the little baubles. Now you could get florist wire and thread those through and just pop them in wherever you want, but I don't have florist wire and I do have a glue gun, so I'm going to use the glue gun instead. Might be an idea to place things before you glue them down, if you're going to glue them down, because once this stuff sticks, it's pretty strong. So there you have it, as promised, a £3 fresh wreath. Now, I'm pretty impressed with that, but let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you have made your own and how it went.